Hi, I'm Scott.
And I'm James.
And this is a podcast.
Toys from a galaxy far, far away.
Today, this episode, we're going to talk about our top 5 movies.
Of all time.
Of all time. So, James, why don't you go first?
Well, thanks, Scott. I will, let's see, number 5. Are we going 1 to 5 or 5 to 1? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter in the grand scheme.
Oh, okay. Actually, for me, I have top 5 and I have honorable mentions, but I'll get to those later on. For me, number 1 is either Good, the Bad, the Ugly, or Kelly's Heroes. Both are Clint Eastwood movies. They're great. They'll stand the last of time.
But there's no Jedi in those movies.
There's no Jedi. And there's no bounty hunters. And oh, there is bounty hunters. They are bounty hunters in Good, the Bad, the Ugly. No, these movies are, way older than I am, and I still appreciate them. I watch them every now and then. I'll get up one morning on a Sunday, and I'll turn on some tunes, and I'll throw that on the TV, and oddly enough, I'll sit and clean my living room. I'll put on Good, the Bad, the Ugly. I'll be swiffering or sweeping, and I'll just have that in the background, and it just... and then number 2 is The Big Lebowski. The Dude Abides, Dude or Duder or El Duderino if you're not into the whole brevity thing. That's a great movie. Jeff Bridges, phenomenal acting. I think he is one of
Tron.
Tron, yeah, that's a good classic.
He fights for the users. Tron fights for the users. Yeah. He was Flynn.
Yeah, also a good movie. But no, that movie it's weird because it's such a cult movie that people are like, they don't appreciate it, and then you're like, oh, just go out and watch it. And they're like, oh, okay.
It is. I didn't want to watch it for a long time because I like Jeff Bridges a lot. I just didn't get around to it, but when I did, I really enjoyed it. I mean, everybody on there is great, even the narcissists, even though they don't care. I think
we believe in nothing.
Kills them. They didn't say that during the movie. I added that. But.
Did you know that's Flea is one of them?
Is it Flea? Yeah.
Flea's
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, the bass.
He was also in Back to the Future.
Yeah. Hey, McFly. Yeah. What are you doing?
Needles.
Actually, that brings me to my third movie. Is actually now Back to the Future. I've been watching it.
Really?
I've been watching it lately, and I've just all 3 of them together. You just watch them. The third one's great. The second one's good. The first one's the best by far. Hey, Doc, you don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off? Yeah, from a group of Libyan nationals. They told me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and traded them KGB pinball machine parts.
Yeah, shoddy bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts. That's awesome. And that better never be remade or rebooted.
Yeah, don't.
I mean, if you want to make a sequel... No reboots.
Back to the Future 4.
No reboots.
Back to the Future 4, I'm fine. Bring Christopher Lloyd back, even if you have to.
Yeah. Well, there was a Jimmy Kimmel, episode where, in his talk show, where they brought them all back.
I saw that.
It was awesome.
He's like, oh yeah, people will be watching it on their cellular devices, mostly the next morning on their toilet.
Yeah. I wanted DeLorean really bad. Retro Blasting, one of the YouTube channels that I follow, they've got a DeLorean. I covet their DeLorean.
And so, that's my number 3rd choice is Back to the Future. Any 3 in the trilogy, they're all really good. Biff is just so good in that, even though he plays...
He's kind of a butthead, though.
Hello? Anyone home?
McFly! Hello?
Hey! You, George, Dad, with the bike.
Yeah. Prepare yourself for a surprise attack of bad impressions and bad jokes tonight.
Yeah,
I'm both really tired.
I have lots of caffeine.
So that's
my 3rd pick.
D. So what is?
Huh?
I was thinking Home Alone. Anyway, that was 4. What was?
No, that was 3.
That was 3.
Yeah, I'm on to 4 now. Okay. 12 Monkeys for me is a really good one. Brad Pitt's spot on. Great actor. Probably one of my favorite actors. My top 5 actors.
Man Crush.
No.
Okay.
Harrison Ford, on the other hand, I'll say out there open. I got that guy's first rate.
And he's really good at woodworking too.
Yeah,
He's
a
a man.
carpenter.
He's a man. Yeah. Just like Jesus or Yeshua. Anyway, go ahead.
So for
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys.
What did they name that? 12 Monkeys.
Because the group was called 12 Monkeys.
Oh, okay.
It's
been a while since I watched. Okay.
You have to watch it at least 3 times. I tell people that. They go, oh, I watched it. I'm like, no, go watch it.
So you watch it 12 times?
You could watch it 12 times. I mean, I've seen it probably 30 times. I'm still missing something.
Oh, yeah. That's the movies I like. Yeah.
And then, so yeah, that would be my 4th. And then 5th is, of course, any of the Star Wars movies, 1 through 6. I don't hate Jar Jar Binks. Except those Ewoks.
Yeah.
I really hate Ewoks.
Yeah, he doesn't like Ewoks.
I don't like Ewoks. Just make Wookiees. Why'd you have to put stupid Ewoks? And then my honorable mentions.
Whoa! Honorable mentions. Wow. Okay.
Well, you already know how dedicated I am to Star Wars. Everyone knows that.
Okay.
I could go into detail all day about one Star Wars is in my top 5.
Go ahead.
My honorable mentions. K-Pax.
Thelma and Louise. Okay, go ahead.
Were you gonna say
Thelma and Louise? No.
No. Now you made me lose my train of thought. So I got Star Trek 2 is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Wrath of Khan's probably Scott's favorite movie of all time. Jaws is in there. Jaws is a real one. Jaws 2 and 3 sequels for me. They burn movies out. I'll go and rent a movie and then I'll just be like, I'll just watch that movie. I won't watch the sequel.
Yeah.
What else was on my honorable mentions?
Predator.
I do enjoy the first Predator. The Rocky series. Hey, yo, Adrian, I'm tired of getting points to the face. As my Sylvester Stallone. Not very good. And then it's another really good honorable mention movie that I know. Clockwork Orange or The Shining.
Yeah, that was messed up.
What?
Clockwork Orange
is a very dark film. If you're really.
The Shining was pretty good. Which Ready Player One,
I never saw it.
You ever seen Ready Player One? It talks about The Shining a whole lot in there.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that. Oh, and then my last honorable mention, the original Willy Wonka.
That was good.
You don't appreciate a good movie until you've seen Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's good.
And then me and Scott were just talking about this the other day. If you want to watch a crazy theory, watch Snowpiercer with, who is it, Chris Evans?
Mm-hmm. Captain America. Yeah.
Captain America, and then watch Willy Wonka. The similarities are very... I'll go into detail another time about that, but I'm telling you, it's a sequel.
Okay.
Your turn.
I believe you. My favorite... the way I look at this is whatever movie that I've watched the most is probably my favorite. So, I probably have watched Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, the most out of all movies. So I guess that would have to be my number 1. And most Star Trek fans will agree that it's the best Star Trek movie so far. And then after that, I watched the Matrix trilogy. I like Reloaded, the middle one the best, but I watched them all a lot, so that would have to be number 2. I watched The Crow multiple times, and it being Halloween.
Say The Crow?
Yeah, I love that movie. And it being Halloween, like it is right now, I need to go watch it some more. Did you know there's people that haven't seen The Crow?
I've only seen it once, so I mean, I'm no expert on the subject.
And then after the Crow would probably have to be Fight Club. I just love that movie. I mean, that's one of those you have to watch over and over again, and you still notice things about it every time, new things. I've practically got that movie memorized, and then what is that? 4?
That's 4.
4. Man, it's rough.
Top 5. Come on, you gotta put Star Wars in your top 5.
I'd say, probably be A New Hope. That's my favorite Star Wars movie, still to this day. And I have watched it many, many times. I watched it in the theater when it came out, and it blew my mind. Just love it. And in honorable mentions would be like The Fifth Element. Now we got to stick to movies, right? So,
Tron?
Well, the Alien franchise. I like the first Predator.
Do you like the second one?
Not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, and Back to the Future. I mean, that should probably be in my top 5 because I've watched those so many times.
Yeah, I think if you appreciate movies, then Back to the Future, there's just
there's
just like a handful of movies that, these, I don't want to say the younger generation, younger than me even, they go, "What's Back to the Future?" I'm like, have you been under a rock? I'm like, have you been under a rock your whole life, or? I mean,
the movies we're talking about are just like they're experiences, and they're not necessarily just movies. They're experiences. Yeah. You walk away, and when you think, you have a feeling when you walk away. When you think back about that movie again, you get that feeling, and it's just awesome. You know,
he tasks me. He tasks me, and I shall have him.
Yeah. And I used to know that around Perdition Slam and Terry's and I'd be like some maelstrom. And I'm tired tonight too.
Yeah.
I've had a hugely busy year, and it's starting to slack off just tonight. And I'm looking forward to a little bit of downtime and quiet time. Mm-hmm. But
at least you get downtime.
Yeah.
I got a pack.
Well, he's moving. So
I'm moving.
That's always fun. So, anyway, that's our top
5
top movies anyway. And maybe we'll be adding that list sometime soon. Maybe there's a freaking awesome movie coming out.
You never know. There's always something. And that's the thing. I don't want to say the new movies are not. It's hard when you have a bar set so high. For me, my bar is set really hard. Because I'm such a movie critic about a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't think that certain movies are that great nowadays, but some of these old movies, a test of a good movie is how well it stands the test of time.
There's something going on with movies. I mean, things are changing where, and it's a certain amount of it's luck. Things coming together at the right time.
Yeah.
I mean, Marvel's got some good crap going on right now. I mean, Civil War may need, and Infinity War may need to be in my top 10. Now.
Really, you're generous. I mean, I thought the first Thor was better than Infinity War. But that's just me. I really like Thor.
Civil War is awesome, man. Civil War. Have you seen Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just. I don't like Ant-Man. That's my only beef. I don't like Ant-Man.
But he was awesome in Civil War.
Yeah, he's
He's a giant. Man.
He's overrated. I'm just saying. If I'm gonna pick.
Well, I'm not a fan of him, but the way they did him in that movie was awesome.
They did a good job as far as portraying his stature of. Mm-hmm. He runs up Black Widow's arm, I think.
I can't remember. I have to watch that movie again.
But, yeah.
See, I've only watched it like 3 times, and so I need to watch it again. So I probably need to watch it like
20 times.
20 times for it to be in my top 10.
Yeah.
Just haven't given enough time. So, okay. Well, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and we will talk to you next time. We are.
Did you pause?
We're ready to believe you.
We're ready. Yeah. Give us a call.
I can cut this part off and post. I mean, it only costs $5,000. But
that's
it's worth it. Yeah.
It's only a music $5,000.
And all the CGI.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.